What's going on, everybody? Let me tell y'all something. Not many times that I miss in life, okay? I told you all that this was going to happen. I said it was going to happen. First of all, hold on. I knew it would happen. I told y'all, I said stop playing. The government is not for play. It's a scam. Novatech is a scam. Okay? This was not ever supposed to even go on as long as it did. And the reason why it did is because when it comes to scams like this, as long as you have money flowing through the scam, Bernie Madoff, prime example, I always use. Bernie Madoff scam lasted for over 20 years. He had money flowing through it. He paid some investors and not others. But he knew if he had to pay everybody out at once, that it would collapse. That's not an investment. That's a scam. That's called a Ponzi scam. So this is, as you all can see, Novatech has been restricted and told to get the hell on from the United States. From the United States, because we're not playing with you, little girl. So I'm going to be honest. I don't know if this is, part of maybe some deal with them just saying, okay, we'll just, agree to not advertise or promote in the United States of America ever again to avoid prison. It could be charges coming. I don't know. Mama doesn't know. I know many of you have sent me comments like, now they're restricted in the U.S. They should have been restricted years ago. They should have never been allowed to last as long in the U.S. But they're restricted. So for all of you promoters that kept saying, well, now that's just for the state of Wisconsin. No, that's just for the state of California. No, that's just Canada. Get your stupid scam out of our country. The United States of America said, bye, Felicia. Bye, Felicia. Get your dumb scam out of our nation. Bye, Felicia. And she's still on it. Good Lord. She's still under investigation, people. That's not going anywhere. You done stole money from people. And you still under investigation, girl. That's not going away. Unless they made one hell of a plea deal. Unless they came to one good consensus and agreement. The question is now, okay, Lady Luck, what we going to do about getting our money back? So, I've stated in other videos, in my main video I did on cease orders, it's like over 2 hours. You can't miss it. And I actually went through the parameters for a class action. It's not as easy as people think it is, but I at least went over the information. Y'all know I'm not an attorney, by the way. I'm not an attorney. So I just read and Google the information. And I try to present as much of it as I can. As simple as I can break it down. But I encourage you guys to please contact an attorney. Please, 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 please contact an attorney. If you have enough money that you've lost, that you decide, okay, I want to file a lawsuit against Novatech, go get Novatech, name Novatech, Novatech FX, the dumb Pettyons, all three of them, and your promoter. Because many of them bragged about how much money they made in their videos. And then, you can also report them for potential wire fraud because they promoted this stupid scam and all their videos on their channels are evidence. I've been saying that. That's not, that the laws do not change because you don't like it. The law doesn't care if you like it or not. If you think a law is not fair, go to Congress and go write new ones. But when it comes down to protecting its citizens, its investors, and its economy, the United States, Canada, Pakistan, and Singapore are not playing with you people at Novatech. This is not an investment company. This nonsense is simply a Ponzi scam, plain and simple. There's no investment. There's no crypto. There's no nothing. No one promises you 365% APY. That is a farce. It is a ruse. You will literally need all the money on earth to give all these people that type of return on investment. There's just not enough money on the planet to give you all of you all that. It does not exist. It's not real. It defies math and numbers and addition and subtraction. It defies all of that. There's no such thing. The best thing you can hope for is, like I said, think about how much, you may have invested and lost, and then, research some litigation fees, a cost for an attorney, file a lawsuit against Novatech. You got to find out where they are. I mean, I don't even know where. I've been asking y'all for the last 3 good weeks. 3 good weeks, maybe a month. Where the hell y'all cult leader at? Y'all better not be harboring her. Don't harbor her. That'll be the last thing you do. Because when the law comes kicking in your door, they ain't playing with y'all. They're not going to give y'all a minute to pray about it. You know what you're doing is wrong. Right is right, but wrong is wrong. So you should not even want, like I told you all in my last video, you should not be praying for a scam to prosper. It's a scam. There's no recovering with this. The fact that you are now restricted from pulling your stupid scam into the United States of America, guess what's going to start happening? It's going to be some real crackdowns on all of your promoters. All you promoters, all you all that keep advertising this like this isn't real, keep on. Keep on with it. I promise you, you do not want to have to stand before a federal judge in a federal court of law because you kept promoting a scam that is now restricted in the entire United States of America because our securities laws are federal laws. They cover the whole nation. I told you all that. Stop playing with the law. Y'all still, it's not even a matter of, this is just this was an investment opportunity. If you lost money, you just lost money. It was not an investment opportunity. It was a scam. And no judge will tell you that. Do not let your uplines, most of them who are not attorneys, hopefully you don't have any attorneys in this scam. If you got attorneys in this scam, they really need to be rethinking what they doing with their law degree. I hope that you don't have attorneys in this scam and actually okay with this scam. Come on. Y'all smart. It's not even a matter of being smart or stupid. But legally speaking, you have knowledge you have resources to even be able to look up to see if half the stuff is real or not. Most attorneys will tell you this is a scam. Don't touch it. If you got some attorneys that's involved in this scam here and they're perpetuating it, they really need to be reported to the Bar Association. That's what they need. Because I don't even know how you could perpetuate this scam if you are a licensed and legal attorney. You should be reported to the Bar Association. You really should be. You come on now. Don't do that. So yeah, keep your scam out of the United States, because ain't nobody playing with y'all. This is just a little video, and this is one of y'all promoters was going through showing how, I guess he was trying to sign somebody up into this. Don't do that. Don't sign nobody up into this nonsense. And he saw in the drop down box that the U.S. is no longer listed. Good. And we're going to get the U.S. minor outlying islands as well. Hopefully that'll be included sooner than later. But this is ridiculous. It's sad how many countries are still able to, be pulled into this stupid scam. The U.S. minor outlying islands need to be included in that list as well. I mean, if it's U.S. territory, it should all be included. But that's all right. That we'll get them. This is crazy. It is too many countries on here that allow this scam to flow through. They're gonna destroy y'all economy. That's what they're gonna end up doing. All these countries listed on here, they're gonna take y'all economy up. Yeah, yeah. Ooh, Lebanon shouldn't be on here at all. Their money ain't even bad. Oh Lord, their money is losing so much value. It's not even funny. To all the other countries of Earth, y'all better look at Novatech. They gonna tear y'all economy up. And countries gonna start lining up. U.S. once they start really, saying get your scam out of here, other countries normally follow suit because, I mean, it is what it is. It's not about crypto. This is a scam in and of itself. So it's not just about, oh, we selling crypto. No, y'all crypto is absolutely worthless. And I put out a short on how easy it is for somebody to be able to just pay $15 and have some fake crypto made. I literally have a video short that I just posted up earlier showing how, and this kid did it as a prank to prank one of them scam promoters. But it was just crazy how easy and simple it was to pay somebody to create fake crypto coins. If it's that easy, you can't take any of their crypto coins seriously. You have to take with face value. Research and look it up, that crypto coin, see if it's real. If it's not, more than likely ain't real. Do not go and purchase something that you have not validated to even look up to see if it's actually legitimate crypto. And a lot of the crypto, it's hard to know if it's been created the right way because many people don't know the algorithm. These so-called algorithms, these computers coming up with to figure out if it's ridiculous. So I've seen, I like I said, I knew this was going to happen. I mean, Canada has said flat out, keep your stupid scam out of here when they sent that cease order. The U.S. did not have to do that because any country could just say, we don't need your scams in here. You're going to destroy our economy. Get your scam out of here. There's no crypto. There's no trading. Get out of here. Get your scam out of our country. Go on. This list is going to start growing, by the way, because that's how it goes. But y'all should have seen this coming. Don't promote it. Don't sign nobody else up for this stupid scam. It's not legitimate. It's a scam. This is not an investment. This is not a blessing. It's a scam. And if you sit here and continue to ignore it, you are willfully taking people's money for nothing. So report those promoters. You uplines, if you're serious about helping your downlines get their money back, you guys need to sit down and have a conversation. Because otherwise, you may not get your money back. Since it's been restricted now in the whole U.S., y'all can stop that dumb lie about it being only in 2 states when it was violating securities laws. But now that it's restricted in the entire country, because ain't nobody playing with y'all. If you have downlines, the people that you brought into this and you honestly did it in good faith, and you thought it was a legitimate investment, get your downlines today on the phone or on a Zoom call and y'all sit down and say, okay, this is a thing. They can't promote. They can't sign nobody up. We not doing, ain't nothing to do. It was no crypto to sell, you all. It was just them taking y'all money. How are we going to move forward? Don't start hiding from your downlines. Answer their phone calls. Respond to their emails and text messages. Have a meeting. Cook a dinner. Let me tell you exactly how to do it. Make a nice dinner and invite your downlines to dinner. Sit down. How are we going to do it? How are we going to do this? Everybody collectively have lost. Here's a total amount. Let's say all you all come together and you and your downlines and you realize all y'all lost collectively $150,000, $200. Oh no, let's just go a little bit higher. Let's say all you all collectively lost $10 million. I know it might be sounding a little far-fetched, but let's just go with that. You lost $10 million collectively between you and all your downlines. $10 million have been lost to this scam. Look up the parameters in your state to see what a class action would be. And you may be better off going that route to a class action. You guys talk about how to do that, how to get an attorney, and come together and do a class action suit. If you are eligible, you meet the parameters of it, in your states, and say, we can at least you might not get 100% of your funds back. I never said anybody would. I've always been very honest and transparent about that. And I've looked it up, and I showed you guys in various videos, you might get maybe 30 to 40% of what you invested back. Better than nothing. And then your attorney's fees might be 10 to 20% of that full fund or disgorgement. They might get 10 to 20% of the settlement of it. But come together with your downlines and talk to them. Because what you don't want is for them to be pointing a finger at you, saying this is the person that brought me into the scam and they took $10,000 of my money, or they took $50,000 out of my life, and then they never called me and they never returned my calls and my emails. You don't want that. I done told y'all that. Y'all don't want that. Y'all don't want to have to deal with this stuff legally. So you rather be a victim than a perpetrator. Do not sit here and go ghost on your downlines. That is the worst thing you can do. Bring somebody into this. If you believe that you were truly scammed, then you were truly scammed. The last thing you should want to do is ignore calls and text messages and emails. That's the last thing you do if you're a true victim. Okay, so y'all come together, y'all talk, y'all have dinner, and you sit down and you explore all your options. And then you guys can designate one or two people, maybe the uplines, the diamond clubs and all them. Y'all get call the attorneys and sit down and say, it's 50 of us. And Novatech has stolen our money. They scammed us. This is how much they scammed total. Everybody's got proof, got receipts, bank statements, whatever. We thought we were buying crypto. We didn't. And they just took our money. Now can't nobody find these dumb petty-ons. And now they've been restricted from doing anything in the United States of America. Something they probably should have been restricted a long time ago. But it happened. Thank God. Now, how do we go about, what can we do? This is how much has been lost collectively. How much are you all going to charge? Let's get started. How do we go about doing this? Everybody has agreed. All 50 of us have agreed. Do we meet the parameters? Are we eligible to do a class action? Let's go from there. That is better than ignoring your downlines and all the people that you recruited into this. Do something. Because at the end of the day, if you get named in a lawsuit, if you get named in a cease order, if you get named in criminal charges, if you get named as a perpetrator for potential wire fraud and violate this if you want to, you're going to be in some real trouble. That's why I told you all. I didn't get them comments like that in my videos. You can get mad if you want to. I put a couple comments in some of y'all videos this morning. Stop promoting this stupid scam. Take heed to the warning. You will get named. If I gotta start keep really exposing, y'all don't want me to expose you like that. Come on now. You don't really want me to do that. All I gotta do is pull up YouTube channels and all your dumb videos. It's not even, and it's not defamation. Trust me, it's not. Because you put that out there. You put that out there. I'm just recording it and put it out there in the open. You make them videos promoting a scam. Think twice. Stop doing it. Stop doing it. This ain't it. None of y'all want this. This is not. Don't play with the law. You're going to start really tethering the lines of legalities if you keep promoting it. Don't look for Novatech to give you back any money willfully. Unless they have some sort of an agreement or a plea deal in place with the SEC, restitution. I I said many of you guys could have sent cease and desist letters, and then if they ignored that, let that become a premise and a foundation for a lawsuit. But now you really gonna have to start thinking about some legal routes to take to try to recover whatever money you can. Don't listen to these promoters telling you, well, you just lost your money. This was not an investment. Plain and simple. It's not an investment. So don't treat this as a loss of investment. It was not an investment. It's a scam. They stole money. You didn't invest any money into anything. It's not legally an investment. There's nothing to lose. Because it was not an investment. It was always a Ponzi scam. Period. There's no proof of trading. That crypto is absolutely worthless. And I've been encouraging people to pull out, but now, that they are restricted. These stupid promoters keep trying. They keep trying to. I'm just telling you all my experience. Keep promoting if you want to. That's all it is promotion. Them links where you telling people to register and sign up here. Y'all better take that mess down. Heed to that warning. Because you're going to start getting reported. You're definitely going to get exposed. You don't want that. Y'all not going to like that. So, you get one good warning. I mean, don't be children. I warn my children once. I don't keep telling them. One warning. Because it's ridiculous. How legitimate investment companies do not get cease and desist orders? They don't get that. They got 2 in the U.S. and 1 from a whole nother country in Canada. So, if you didn't see this coming, I don't know how you didn't, but don't let that false hope and faith for a scam to prosper get you into legal trouble. Snap out of it. Told y'all. It's going to take the law to get most of y'all to snap out of that. And these pump and dump schemes, y'all keep hopping over too. So many of y'all keep damn promoting these pump and dump schemes. That's still illegal. And you all know who I'm talking about. What you're doing is pump and dump schemes. Y'all going from one fake crypto thing to another fake crypto thing. It's a pump and dump scheme. How do they know about it before it hits out, it hits the public? Pump and dump. That is actually listed in the SEC as illegal. And it goes to the SEC website, goes through the characteristics of a pump and dump scheme. That is exactly what that is. They get information on it before it hits the market because they buy in so many of these so-called fake cryptos or whatever they think it is. And then they drum up the inflation on the value on it. They inflate it artificially. It's artificially inflated to be worth X amount of dollars when enough people buy it. And then when they finally release it out to the public, then they sell it out. And then they start cashing in. It would be different if they were doing it still illegal, but if they were doing it to help pay back their downlines from Novatech, but they're not doing it for that. They're just doing it to get another quick cash grab. How y'all think the law is not going to catch up with you is my question. I don't know how you... Have I not said you're going to get caught up with Novatech? You going to go and do a pump and dump scheme? Do I really need to expose you? Do you want me to do that? Because I can. I mean, but do you really want that? You want to get exposed for pump and dump schemes? You're taking money from people and giving them nothing in return. It's not an investment when the cryptos are not even real. It's not real. I literally put up a short on how anybody can make a fake crypto coin. It would not be valuable. You're not selling a good, a product, or a service. It's a pump and dump scheme. Do I need to start? I think that's what I'm going to have to do. Exposing people. And I'm talking about a heart. I'm gut punching you. I'm not coming at you nice. Oh, no. And I tweet all my videos to the feds. So yeah, good luck to that. I am not going to play with you if I have to expose you. You're stealing money from people. There's never a reason to do that. This coming from someone without a job. And I still don't have a reason to go stealing money from people. It's ridiculous. It's not worth you going to federal prison over. Stop it. Or I can expose you and then I really hurt your feelings. Because, you know, it ain't gonna mean nothing to me. You get caught up from a pump and dump scheme. You brought that on yourself. You're the ones breaking the law. No one owes you anything. This is nuts. Look how long it took for them to finally shut down Novatech. So keep promoting this if you want to. There's nothing to get grandfathered into. By the way, there's no grandfathering in this. This is not an investment company. There's nothing for you all to get grandfathered into. It's not even to be mean about this. It's just being blunt. There's no grandfathering of anything. You guys are putting out miscommunication. What your cult leader tell you? That's miscommunication. There's no grandfathering of nothing. Do not encourage her to go from one scam to another scam. Now that we all know who these dumb peons are, don't play with me, little girl. Do not play with me, little girl. You need to go get you a regular job. Go sit down somewhere. If you can, if you avoid prison. That's if you avoid prison. I honestly think the only way to shut down these peons from stealing, because they went from AWS mining to now Novatech, which is now restricted because it's a scam. It's not even about selling crypto, because they're not. They're not selling you crypto. They're not trading crypto. It's fake. It's worthless. It's fake crypto. It's worthless. So, you know, the only way to stop them, though, from going into another scam is to lock their behinds up. Federal charges. That's the only way to stop them, because they're not going to stop on their own. You got your cult leaders up here with all this so-called boost of confidence of some sort, doing illegal stuff, pump and dump schemes and all this other nonsense they doing. I mean, don't pray for a scam to prosper. It's a scam. They're stealing money. They're destroying lives. They're taking money out of people's pockets. They ain't trying to mess up our economy here in the United States of America, and we're not gonna have it. You better go on somewhere. You're crashing our economy with your nonsense. Get on somewhere. Go on. Bye. Y'all know where they are. You better turn them in. Don't have the feds go kicking in your doors trying to find these peons. No, don't harbor fugitives. Don't harbor them. Because if they have not paid restitution or them fines, trust me when I tell you, it ain't gonna be cute. And no, the government will not pay to replace your dough. They not gonna pay to replace your dough. They gotta kick that bad boy in and go looking for them, because it was tipped off that you harboring them. They not replacing your dough or your windows. Nope. Do not. This is crazy. How it took this much just to get them to stop. It's just insanity. And your dumb scam promoters, little girl, keep going. They still sitting here trying to tell somebody you're gonna grandfather into a scam. What? That had to be the silliest thing I ever heard. He know who said it. That is the silliest thing. No, there's no grandfathering into a scam, sir. What? Then y'all not gonna hear from her either. It's just, I mean, why? It's just like, don't expect that. There's no hearing from her. She ain't said nothing. She not gonna say anything. What's she gonna say? My bad, y'all. I didn't mean to scam all y'all. There ain't nothing to say. Don't expect nothing from her. So, for all those who kept saying, I like securities laws don't cover the whole country. It was only restricted to 2 states, but we can still scam every other state in the U.S. Oh, okay. Now you can't scam nothing in the U.S. And we're going to get our outlying islands and our other U.S. territories we got to. We get them. Because nobody deserves to be scammed. And other countries will follow suit. And I warn other countries, do not let Novatech ruin your economy, scam your investors or your citizens with their nonsense. They need to be locked the hell up. They should be charged already. And hopefully charges will drop soon. The SEC, I need to hear the hell up. And y'all better not harbor them. I'm telling you, it's not good. It's not a good thing for you to do that. Please do not do that. That's not the Christian thing to do. Christian thing to do is to tell the truth and to be honest and transparent. This ain't it. This ain't it. We don't pray for scams to prosper, for people to have their money stolen from them, telling them people deceptions and lies that they're going to get back over 300% ROI. No, you're not. No, you're not. So if it takes the law to bring them down, then that's what it's going to take. And then they can share a prison cell with Sam Bankman-Fried and them other people were in Iran, and everybody else got locked up over these stupid scams. The chick from Theranos, y'all can share a cell with them. Y'all can share y'all stories together over campfire in a cell about how y'all scam people for millions of dollars. Because that's all you're doing. So, yep, Novatech is restricted. Do not advertise it. Do not promote it. Do not register people for it. Do not tell people to use other outside addresses. Don't circumvent the system. Because you never know who you're talking to that might report your dumb ass if you go do that. You never know who might turn you in. You never know who might file a lawsuit against you. You never know who might just expose your whole channel for pump and dump schemes. You never know. Don't break the law and you ain't got to worry about that. Earn your money the right way with real investments and legitimate investments. Don't tell people that they shouldn't invest money they can't afford to lose. That is the stupidest thing ever. If you've been scammed, no judge will tell you that. So don't allow some fickle-minded thunkhead of a promoter to tell you that nonsense either. Don't allow them to tell you that and just brush you off. Like, glad you said that. I recorded this call. You're an idiot and I'm going to sue your ass. And let that be it. And take that whole channel, all of that in electronic communications, and report them for wire fraud. Report them to the SEC. Have your district courts, the courts in your district where you live, request charges be filed for potential wire fraud and intent to defraud and to commit wire fraud. Get you an attorney and be done with it, and get they behind shut down. Because some of them promoters got in some money too. They saw this as a very lucrative thing, and they racked it in. They racked it in, and they bragged about it in their videos because they're so smart. So, yeah, that now can be used against you in the court of law. Didn't I tell you all that? I told you so. I told you so. I told you so. Get them promoters as well, and any of them uplines that ignoring you, they don't want to help you get your money. They don't want to figure out what's happening. Somebody know who these peons are, unless they are already held somewhere, being held in detention by the feds, which I pray to God they are, because y'all out of control. Y'all out of control. Y'all are loose cannon. You can sit here and pull people into a coat all day long. Do not sign nobody else up with no new addresses and try to work around this, because you never know who you're going to be talking to. Keep playing with this if you want to. Not going to be good days for many of you. If you got to do that, that means you're doing something illegal. If you got to use a fake address, you're doing something illegal. You shouldn't have to do that. Think about the absurdity of somebody telling you to do that. Sign up with another address. There's no money to get out of it. There's no grandfathering into this. That is a farce. It's a lie. It's just not. Sit down and talk to your downlines and say, we're going to have to sue these bastards to get our money back, and let that be it. And if there's enough of you all that can come together and do a class action, do that. If you know that it would be beneficial for me to file a lawsuit either way, file your lawsuits. And if your stupid uplines and these scam promoters don't want to quit, report them. Please do not make me have to start exposing your channels. Because if you're promoting a scam, you're promoting a scam. There's no defamation in that. You're destroying your own credibility. That's exactly what you're doing. You're perpetuating a scam. It's potential wire fraud. Keep on at it if you want to. It's not going to end well for you. Stop it. All right. I hope you guys get some relief. Get your attorneys. Start calling some, you want to call civil attorneys. Because right now, I mean, this is not criminal. So you're seeking, a civil resolution. So you need to call a civil attorney that can help with a civil lawsuit. Let them know that you were scammed. Novatech, you can show them this and all your documentation and everything. And if you think that it would be beneficial for almost a lot of you all to come together and do a class action, that might fare well for you. I mean, it happened with Bernie Madoff, and he pulled out one of the longest running scams ever. And they did get over 130 plus million, and maybe even more than that. But they came together. Hold on. Ooh, I was way off. All right, so as you all can see here, this is the class action against Bernie. Ooh, I kept saying 130 million. Lord, where I get that from? Woo, I was way off. 568 million paid to Bernie Madoff's Ponzi scheme victims, totaling 18 billion recovery. Y'all, this is not a joke. I was way off. Oh, my good Lord. Okay. So here's the overview. I just Googled this, literally. Bernie Madoff Ponzi scheme victim payouts overview. The U.S. Department of Justice and Madoff's trustees are still paying out recovery funds. About 31,000 victims of Bernie Madoff's Ponzi scheme will receive another $568 million in payouts, according to a recent announcement. Payouts will be made to victims nationwide. So that money is split up amongst all of the victims, of course. This will boost total recoveries to more than 18 billion with a B. Billion. They had nearly 31,000 victims who received payouts from the government-run Madoff Victim Fund, overseen by former U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission Chairman Richard Breeden, which pays victims who lost money directly with Madoff and third parties who lost money indirectly. So I just looked this up. I had to Google it because I want you guys to understand why, there's a difference in someone telling you, well, don't invest money you can't afford to lose versus you being a victim of a scam. There's a total difference. Ponzi schemes are not investments. They're scams. Period. So, there's thousands of people that was affected by this. I don't know how many people were affected by Novatech. I don't know how many people was in that damn scam. The dumbest scam ever, if you ask me. But there are enough of you all where y'all can come together and do a class action. And as you can see, this has been going on for years. Where that scandal broke back in 2008. It's 2023. That's 15 years. This scam has been, since it broke, and it's been, still helping to recover, funds to the victims that lost their money. They were also told, I'm sure, by promoters that, hey, you shouldn't avoid invest money you can't afford to lose. This wasn't an investment. This was a scam, you moron. So if your promoters are telling you that nonsense, let them know. Okay, well, glad you said all that. Thank you. And then you go ahead and move forward. Many of you all can come together. Some of you all had hundreds of people in your downlines. Some of y'all had a whole lot of people in your downlines. Please don't piss all these people off. You're not going to want to do that. Trust me, you're not going to want to do that. Do not go piss off 500 people. You might want to face them like the big boys and girls you are and say, you know what? If 500 of us and we got to go file a class action lawsuit, do it that way. So there's information out there that you guys can, so many, oh Lord, cryptocurrency class act, lower cryptocurrency. Y'all better stop with these darn fake cryptos and all this other stuff because they going down. Another one just got caught yesterday. I don't even remember the name of it. Hold on. So this is just a list of just the 10 common cryptocurrency scams in 2023. Bitcoin investment schemes, rug pull scams, oh God, romance scams, phishing scams, man in the middle attack, God, social media cryptocurrency giveaway scams, Ponzi schemes, fake crypto exchanges. Look at that. Employment offers and fraudulent employees, flash loan attack. These are just some of the things that you guys, can read up on. But this stuff is not a joke. People are losing hundreds of thousands of dollars every day to this nonsense, especially when you have, these promoters out here that are just rigorous with this nonsense. And the pump and dump scams, that's so common with crypto and NFTs, is not even funny. So I can't remember the name of the one that just got caught yet. The crypto that just got reported on yesterday starts with the letter B. I can't think of the name of it. But I mean, that's another one. Like I said, research these crypto coins. Make sure they're authentic. It's not about it being risky. Some of them are just flat out fake as hell. I mean, it is what it is. It's not about, you just take a risk with it. No, some of them are just fake. Some of them you shouldn't even be trying to put out there because they're not even real. You can't force the value of a crypto coin to just shoot up because you want people to believe that this is a real investment when it's not. If you really want to invest, go to a real investment company and go get some sort of a fund or, an ETF is like a conglomerate of stocks. You can just buy like stock share slices or whatever. If you don't have a whole lot of money, just do small things, small steps. It doesn't have to be something like this. Crypto is just not, a lot of it is just not even real. It's not like it's about it being, it's not a matter of being risky. Much of it is not even real. It's something some kid made up in a phone or on a laptop somewhere that has no value. And most of it is not registered. Novatech never wanted to register their so-called platform. Why? Because the crypto wasn't real. There was no trading. They know it. That's why they went on 4 years after leaving another Ponzi scam called AWS mining, mind you. If people show you who they are, believe them. If you've already proven to be scammers of one scam, then you go start another one out of nowhere. In my mind, you're just a scammer. You're not doing anything that's legitimate. Especially when you just downright refuse to even register the securities assets that you proclaim people are investing in. But if you've already had a Ponzi scam that collapsed, I don't care if it was just the three of them stooges or if it was 2-3 other people in it, I don't give a crap. The fact that they were leaders and owners of a previous Ponzi scam and they just went to another Ponzi scam shows you that they're just scammers. That's it. They're thieves. They're deceivers. And then she wants to throw a reverend title in the front of her name. You lying, fake CEO, reverend piece of crap. You stealing money from people. Plain and simple. You can't go from one Ponzi scam to another Ponzi scam and then people think that people in their right frame of mind. Because a lot of people just stuck under this curse of this cult. But people in their right frame of mind believe that you're doing something legitimate. No, you're not. The devil is a liar. And so are all those lies that you tell all these people to steal their money. You're the worst. I hope you land in prison for the rest of your life and you're never allowed to do this again. Give yourselves up and turn yourselves in is what you should be doing if you want to do something right in your life for once. Your deadbeats have been sitting here filing bankrupt, avoiding paying your own bills and debts, going from one Ponzi scam to another Ponzi scam to another Ponzi scam. This is nothing I have to make up. This is all in court documents. Legal documents don't lie. They just don't. You may not like it. It is what it is. Nobody cares about what you like. It's what you're doing. That is illegal. That goes against the law itself. And you want to sit here and actually try to promote another scam and think you're supposed to get away with it? Get your stupid scam out of our country. We don't need that nonsense. Enough people have been bamboozled. You got enough people under this curse of this cult that are brainwashed to think that this nonsense is something legitimate, like this is an investment, when it's not. You have scammed enough people, you've done enough damage. These peons need to be turned into the FBI. That's what they really need to be. Turned into the feds. Turn your ass over. And charged. And go to prison. And share a cell with Sam Bankman-Fried and the chick from Theranos. All y'all together in one cell. Good luck to that. Hopefully you all get an attorney. Do not let this nonsense continue on and destroy your finances and your families and your lives any more than it has. Like I said, I don't do my videos for people who are under the curse of this cult. Because this is not a blessing. This is a curse. It's just going down, 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 down. They're going from one scam to another scam. This is scam number 2 for them. And it's almost like nothing for them. They sleep peacefully knowing that they're scamming people, fleeing all over the place. Nobody knows what the fact that they got to live like that and exist like that is all a lie. It's all a ruse. It's all a facade. They're not going to say anything. There's nothing to say. They will never apologize for scamming people. They never apologize for scamming people from AWS Mining. They will not apologize for scamming people from Novatech. And if they try to do it, it's because they behind wearing an orange jumpsuit, standing in front of a federal judge and a federal court of law, hoping that it'll just reduce their federal prison time, and that's not going to work either. And as long as you scam promoters are out there, you will be exposed. Bottom line. You got one warning from me.